Okay, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and this is the casino they have here. You can see it's pretty big. And the buildings give you the size of the waves. Look at the buildings, and that'll give you some perspective on the waves. There's a massive one coming in. Oh man, really missed a big one there. See that one? Focus. Or let's give you a good perspective right here on the side of the waves. These are all swells. No wind waves today. In fact, from here the ocean looks pretty calm, but if you were out in a boat you'd be going up and down, up and down. By the way, we're on an Indian reservation. In Oregon here, wherever the Indians, they were donated this land by a guy named Mark Hemingway, I think that's what his name is, who owns the Shiloh Inns, if you've ever seen those. And he finally also gave him the motel too, which you can see down there. But he donated that land, and then maybe it becomes tribal land. And they can put a casino on it. And in some places, in Lincoln City, they didn't put up much of a fight. Down in Florence, they put up a big fight. They didn't want any. They're a bunch of snobs down there, though, anyway. No, really. The hams are a bunch of snobs. Every time I go through there and get on the repeater, I don't know. They never answer you. It's just like, I did talk to the president of the club yesterday, coming back from band, and he seemed to be nice, but I don't know. Whatever. But they put up a big fight, but the tribes had to build it out on it was out of the city limits. But a lot of people come to gamble, man, I'm telling you, man. And guess who gets the overflow, you know? Of course, they got their own hotels, but, you know, I mean, the Indians here did good for themselves. In fact, despite the fact they got screwed, and that's a whole story. On the dinner plate, you know, the mat goes under your plate. It tells the story of how they got screwed. You know, first the U.S. government, God bless America. You know, God bless America. First, God bless American government, you know, agreed to a treaty like they always do, that they could have such and such, you know, so many million acres. Then they reduced it to like thousands of acres and eventually didn't recognize them at all in 1954, and I better quit before I get pissed. Gives you an idea how big they are. They're biggies. He could photograph waves all day long. It seems he can never get it when the big one hits. You put the camera away and then a huge one comes in. It's just, that's the way it is. They come in groups too, I've noticed. I've also noticed that there's swells from different directions. Which are from either different storms or different times from the same storm as it moved across the ocean. It's all pretty fascinating. I'll be glad to get back. Well, I am on the ocean, and I've been here all summer, and I'm not going anyplace. That's a massive system. Look at that. That was a good. That is a good shot. That was worth it. Oh, here comes another massive one. Okay.